Yeah, you can open the Oreos. Hi everybody, and welcome back to a baking video. We are getting together with our friends Raymond and Christy this weekend, so I'm baking. And Evelyn requested a pie for some reason. I went on Sally and we're gonna do a cookies and cream pie. So this is actually a no-bake pie, but we do have to bake the crust. It's an Oreo crust and then the creamy center with more Oreos in it. So we're going to crush 24 Oreos. You're gonna count?
One.
Good job. And I've got 5 tablespoons of melted butter. And then while the pie crust will go in the oven for like 8 or 9 minutes, and then it's gonna cool down. So while that's cooling, we're gonna make the center, and it seems pretty easy. We'll see. Okay.
More.
8 more.
One.
She's all sweaty from doing her balance bike again. And she didn't fall at all this time. And David had taken her out because I was working. And she held her feet up a couple times, apparently.
Yeah, I was riding both back and lift my feet up.
Good job. I'm so proud of you. Somebody decided to stick her hand in the bowl. You want to show the camera?
Oh, yes.
She doesn't even like chocolate to eat it off. Anywho, we are going to combine our butter and cookie crumbs. All right.
You could stick to her thing. Oh, sorry.
Did you do that?
No.
No, you didn't. All right, this is really mushy in the center, so I'm just gonna stop touching it. It's good enough. Just keep sticking. But I think we are ready to pop this in the oven. Like I said, 8 or 9 minutes, and then we're gonna let it cool, and we'll make the filling, which is basically heavy cream, confectioner sugar, and cream cheese, and more Oreos. So, can't go wrong. Hi. We're over in the kitchen because Evelyn didn't want to get up out of her chair, and we could use this time to break up the Oreos that are going to go inside the pie. Right? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get cracking. We need 12. So this is a good one to start with because it's already a little broken. We're just gonna break them up and do this.
Okay.
That's one. So we just need to keep track.
Keep track.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? What's in the inside?
Cream.
Milk ice cream.
Evelyn, it's not milk, it's cream.
Oh.
But you do like the cream. So we went to Hollywood Studios this week.
Here.
That was exciting. Now they have to be a little smaller, but good start.
Here.
All right, so this will be the 3rd one going in there. I took no video whatsoever. I didn't think that she'd be able to go on much, so I didn't know how long we were going to even be there. Let's keep that on the map.
I guess
so,
this big?
A little smaller, if you can. And I knew I was going to do a baking video anyway, so it worked out fine. But we actually were able to do a lot. I'll tell you more about it when we're back in the kitchen. But we did go to Wine Bar George, and it was really nice. It was the first time we were there. They asked where we wanted to sit, and I asked if we could be upstairs outside on the balcony because that's where I had seen, I see tables up there, and that's really where I was hoping to eat. So we were one of the first reservations to show up, so we sat there, and it's mostly appetizers, so I got some small dishes. I got meatballs with triple cheese polenta. That was super good. some macaroni and cheese
Did
bites.
Did I try that?
You tried the meatballs, yeah. And you got macaroni and cheese because they do have kids meals, and they had a really nice fruit plate with it, so that was nice.
And fruit.
And I got a mocktail. I know it's a wine bar, but all right, we're done. I lost track a couple times, so there's anywhere between 12 and 15 or 16 in here. It's fine. All right, well, we'll see you back over in the kitchen in a few minutes. All right, here we are back in the kitchen with some funky lighting because the sun is coming in from the back. It's the end of the day. So it's a bubble bath night. So we're gonna try to get through this pretty quickly. I don't think it's going to take too long. I've got a cup of cold heavy cream in here that I just need to whisk for 4 minutes until stiff peaks form, and we'll be right back. All right, let's see.
Do you want
Well,
it?
there's not really peaks,
Peaks.
but it's pretty stiff. All right, so I think this looks fine. We're just gonna put this aside. I'm gonna put that over here, get this out of the way because next we have to cream our cream cheese. And since that bowl is in use, I'm gonna use the hand mixer.
I will be fine. I will stay here.
Oh, okay.
What's the hand mix?
Okay.
What's the hand mix?
And we almost had to use the hand mixer for both things because I forgot I was making English muffins, so the bowl had the dough in the fridge. So David to the rescue, washed the bowl really quick while I got everything else set up. So I'm gonna cream this brick of cream cheese and then add a 3/4 cup of confectioner's sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. And then just fold all of these together, the whipped cream, our Oreo bits and that, and that's the filling. So let me grab my hand mixer and we'll get started.
Hand mixer. Hand mixer. Here we come. Hand mixer. Hand mixer. Here we come. Hand mixer.
We are done with this.
Oh, that was too loud.
Yeah, I made it go really fast to get all the stuff off the beaters. So,
Now this?
yes, you're gonna pour, you can pour the Oreos in.
Yes.
Yes. And thank you.
This?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that part because I have to be a little gentle with it because you don't want to deflate your lovely whipped cream. So we're just going to carefully fold it over each other a few times. Again, you don't want to deflate your whipped cream. So, Hollywood Studios. I didn't expect it to be a very exciting day, but we went in the early afternoon. We probably left around noon, and before that I checked to see what some of the height requirements were because I knew that she could go on Alien Swirling Saucers in Toy Story Land because that's pretty much the only thing she's done besides the shows that they have.
Slinky Dog I'm big enough for?
Spoilers, she's big enough for Slinky Dog. I was so excited to get her on Barnstormer the week before. Now she can like go on full-on roller coasters. So yeah, we realized she was tall enough for that. And when we got there, now that she's seen a couple of the Toy Story movies, I mean, she recognizes it. So as soon as we start heading down the walkway, she sees the blocks and Woody and Slinky Dog's right there. The wait for that was 70 minutes. So I'm like, well, let's do something else first. Let's do swirling saucers or let's eat because neither of us had had lunch yet. But she kept asking. So I said, well, let's go measure you just to be on the safe side. I know she's at least 36 inches and I had a feeling she was at least 38, which is Slinky Dog. So we walked over there and blew past 38 inches. So the cast member who was there, Amanda, started chatting with us and joking about how big she is and how maybe she'll get on Tower of Terror, which, spoilers, she's tall enough for too, but it's not going on yet.
No.
It's too scary.
I can
So-
go on this. How about
No, I'm not scared of it. I think it's scary for you. It's actually one of my favorite rides there. So really quick, I think this is pretty much all the way mixed, so I can start spooning it into our mostly cooled pie crust. I have to do it because we have to still be a little gentle with it. So she's asking about Slinky Dog when we're next to the cast member, and the cast member leans over, and I'm like, well, let's go get online at least, or, you know, we'll do this later. She's like, is it just the two of you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why don't you go park your stroller and go talk to my friend over here? So I parked the stroller right there, and I went back to the same person, same girl, because I wanted to say, you know, who should I say sent this, or, you know, thank you. Went back over to her. She's like, oh, just come over here, scan your magic bands. And they don't have Fast Pass right now. So, anywho, we got to walk right on. Right on Slinky Dog.
You love us!
So, didn't have to wait 70 minutes. I said, it's probably because you're so cute. So she was quiet most of the ride, and she tried to duck her head down a couple of times, but I had my arm around her and I wanted to hit her face on the lap bar. And there's a part in it where it slows down before speeding up again, so I used that opportunity to, you know, see how she's doing, let her know it's gonna go again. And as soon as I said it's gonna start again soon, I got a big woohoo! Yeah, she really liked it a lot. She wanted to go back on, but I didn't think we'd luck out 2 times in a row. So we just did it the one time, but she really liked it. And then we went on Alien Swirling Saucers, which we wound up doing 2 times. That was we went on it right after that. Then we went over to Galaxy's Edge for some lunch.
And that was too loud.
It was too loud. We got a Ronto wrap, which are delicious. It's like a sausage with some pork in a pita with some slaw. It's absolutely delicious. I love it. And if you're lucky enough to sit inside, we have never had the opportunity to sit inside because it's always so crowded. But a nice thing about all of the safety precautions is that most of the time when you are eating, you have to, at a quick service, you have to mobile order, pre-order your food. You say you're there, and then you still wait outside until they say your order's ready. Then you show a cast member before walking in the restaurant that your order is ready, and they let you in. So it spreads out the amount of people eating, and there's free tables. So we got to sit in there. She found it a little loud, but in the center of the room is an engine from a spaceship, and spits of food animals are rotating around, and a droid is turning the spits, and every once in a while the engine turns on to cook the food. Why are you looking at me like that? Come back up. We're almost done. So we did that. She's tall enough for Smuggler's Run. Found out later she's tall enough for Rise of the Resistance. But I'm not gonna do any Star Wars rides with her. Even Star Tours she's tall enough for, but I think they're too loud. And well, she's not watching the movies right now anyway. So, oh, and we saw some character cavalcades. We saw Fancy Nancy and Doc McStuffins, which is exciting. And we saw Mickey and Minnie and Pluto and Chip and Dale while we were having supper at Backlot Express. That was fun too. We also went on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and we did wait online for that about 40 minutes, and she was so good. She had so much energy. She hadn't taken a nap, but she was just bouncing around everywhere. Yeah, most of the line is outside, so it looks super crowded when you walk up to the plaza in front of the Chinese theater. But that's just because like 95% of the line is outside, and then you're only inside for like 2 minutes before going into the loading area for the train. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right, so our pie is done. It has to chill for at least 6 hours, which is why I wanted to do it tonight. It's Friday, so it's a little busy. I just finished working. We had to squeeze in supper. Wanted to get this done so I had time overnight to chill, so we can have it for dessert tomorrow. And it's a bubble bath night, so we're gonna get started with that. right?
Yeah, I want to see those purple bubbles.
Yeah, we got new bubbles today. Frozen 2. All right, so like I said, we're going to have this tomorrow with Raymond and Christy, so probably not gonna be recording that. I imagine it's going to be delicious, but I will let you know for sure next week. So,
I'll see the new kitty cat.
you'll see their new kitty cat, yeah. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.